Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Nighttime. All the weasels are sleeping, and it seems like the energies are connecting better during the nighttime than during the daytime, at least for me. I used to study in the nighttime. I used to create during the nighttime, not babies, but other stuff. Babies too, but anyway, if you know what I mean. But during the nighttime, for me, it was I don't know, I felt they open something inside that allows you to communicate with, I don't know what, but the creation. I'm talking about artistic creation, writing poems or any other thoughts that you have, philosophical ideas, meditating about things, discussing with people, studying, reading, reaching conclusions, always in the nighttime, for me at least. So, no more dogs barking, kids acting as kids, and all that. So anyway, what do we have here? We have a little problem here with truth. And that is, some people think are the gatekeepers of the truth. And we have Tucker Carlson, and we have Elon Musk, and we have Twitter. And we used to have Fox. As you probably know, Tucker Carlson parted ways with Fox. I don't care if he was fired. The bad thing is that he is not with them anymore. Maybe it's not a bad thing, because maybe now he can say more than he could say then. And I guarantee you he could say more now than like we all can say much more. But, when you don't have your own YouTube, you have to be framed in a certain kind of, community guidelines. Anyway, what's going on here? Tucker Carlson showed up, I think yesterday. He posted, or today, I think yesterday. On Twitter, he posted a little video about, a minute or so, and he said that he's planning on working and doing what he used to do at Fox, but on Twitter. And obviously, Tucker Carlson right now is considered a corpse by many, and who touches the corpse will be a corpse, and they will attack him like, I don't want to say vultures, because vultures are a noble bird. I would say, cockroaches, even though, anyway, cockroaches, they put them like that. And you're not moving, they're coming closer and so on. So what happens? I think this is what, I have an article here from the Business Insider. What the hell is this? And to me, it seems like a veiled threat issued to Musk by the Business Insider, and he's gonna get the hint. That is, don't touch Tucker, because we are going to touch you. But hey, maybe it's just in my crazy, kinky imagination, but let's see what's going on here. So as I said, this comes from Business Insider. Finance, tralala, lululu, right here. Tucker Carlson's new Twitter show could spell doom for Elon Musk. You would say, well, what happened? Well, this is could spell doom. That means we're gonna, descend on you. We're gonna you up. All right, so let's see what happens. This came on May 10th, 2023. Tucker Carlson announced his next move. He's launching a show on Twitter. For Elon Musk, Twitter's owner, a Fox News style show on the platform could cause problems. And now users and advertisers sensitive to misinformation could jump ship if Carlson went rogue. So that means Mr. Carlson would start misinformation, and advertisers and users, that's a general, not some. I would use here some, but they don't want to use some. They use users in general and advertisers in general. Well, he might lose some users, but I guarantee you he will gain some users. He will use some advertisers, but I guarantee you he will gain some advertisers. Why? Because the society is going to be broken in at least two parts. Okay, one the crazies, the other ones, and the guys who don't know what's going on. So Tucker Carlson's sudden exit from Fox News last month has fueled weeks of speculation about his next move. Anyway, on Tuesday, the TV personality announced the launch of a talk show on Twitter, saying the platform was the last remaining bastion of free speech. Now that's sad, really sad, and launching into a tirade against the news media. I watched it. He didn't launch in any tirade, fuckade. He didn't. Anyway, but you know, this is how these guys portray news. This is just a hit on these two guys. And I'm quoting, at the basic and the most basic level, the news you consume is a lie. End quote. Carlson said. I let you be the judge, my friends. For Musk, securing a character as popular as Carlson, whose primetime show on Fox regularly attracted about 3 million viewers every night, is a big win, especially since Musk said, and I'm quoting, Twitter has not signed a deal of any kind whatsoever with Carlson, end quote. Free Fox-style engagement certainly looks like a big victory for Musk, but if Carlson sticks with Twitter, he could be a big headache. Carlson's new show will bring engagement. It'll also bring fury and love. Why fury? Put the other one. Some people will love it. How do you know? Because you want to portray the thing as a risk. Since his debt-fueled 44 million takeover of Twitter, okay, again, debt-fueled, bad move. Musk has seemed desperate to find ways. Okay, I think that's enough what these guys are saying. Basically, they say it's gonna be, I'm not gonna, what, I say meadow? Jesus Christ, a loser right there. Anyway, this is the point here. Someone said something very intelligent, and I can't disclose his name. His first name is Gerald. And he said, well, when I took on this business and I started telling the truth, I lost some acquaintances, some people that I thought they were my friends, and some people like advertisers and so on. But you know what? I don't regret at all. You know why? Because I got so much in return from others that really showed me that those guys are sincere versus the other ones. So he said, I got rid of people who actually did not appreciate my intellectual capabilities, that they appreciated me as long as I was telling them, you know, I was going with a script. And when I was starting telling how I saw the truth and how I saw things, they disappeared. They didn't even want to engage in the intellectual debate. Now, those are weasels. Those are on that side. Those are the guys that right now tell us that Musk is taking a big risk. And, advertisers and subscribers will eat him up. Well, first things first. It's said that only Twitter, to a certain extent, because it has very, very big limitations, to a certain extent, he allows a little bit of more freedom than others, and that's sad. Because imagine tomorrow Twitter is not there. What do you have? Oh, you can give me Rumble and all that. Well, see how much. Just do a click and see what's the audience and what's the, how do you call it? I can't remember the word of Rumble. How many people are watching? How many people are engaged? Compared with, let's say, YouTube. That's a reason. That's a reason how much audience it reaches. So I think intellectual people who are knowing something, or even if they want to find out, you can use certain kind of words. You can tailor your little speeches and your intellectual how should I put it? It's not a debate, but monologues in such a way that people get the hint, or you can give them clues and they will take the clue and they will search it, and that you open doors for them. I'm not saying we're here like, oh my God, we're gods that tell you what to do, but you have to adjust to the situation. Because if I would tell you how and exactly what I think about certain things, I will not finish this video to be uploaded and will be banned. Why? Because it doesn't fit the narrative. Not because I disinform or misinform or lie. No. I tried to post a video, to upload a video regarding King Charles' coronation, and I put a title that was the exact title from, I don't know, it was like the BBC or something. These guys had a big problem with that. And I know when it's a big problem, what's next? So you censor yourself, because otherwise we're not going to see one another. You know what I mean? And we need to have this a little bit, different side, and use, synonyms, or use, weasel talk. But it's a weasel talk because you're smart. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. And I'm not saying this to say like this, but if there would be a person that really, is on the other side, I don't think it's gonna last what? 10 minutes into this video. Here, I would be gone in the first, 12 seconds. My face, my accent, and my first few words will, what the hell, this guy, crazy. Well, I don't care, because I don't speak for them. I hope they, engage in, okay, let's see what this idiot has to say. Let's see objectively. Does he have a point? Let me verify. Let me check. But they don't know. No. So anyway, with Tucker, he is considered, as I said, a corpse, and whoever touches the corpse is gonna be a corpse as well. So it's until Tucker, but even though Tucker, this is the way it is. I don't know how to start. I have so much to say, but I know I have to close this video, end it very soon. What happened with Parler? Do you remember what happened to Parler? That could happen to every other guy. If they cut you, you cannot communicate with us. They cannot communicate. Parler was gone in 24 hours. Done. Nobody could, what? You couldn't access it on your telephone. They didn't have the towers to communicate. You have Truth, whatever media of Trump, Clip. You have Twitter. Does he own his own towers, everything, his lines of communication? No, he goes through someone, and that someone can say, no, thank you, we don't want your business. What are you going to do? And that's a monopoly, by the way. I'm going to give you an example. When I try to install internet and, let's say, cable or whatever to one of my houses, it was only one provider. That's it. One provider. And I said, well, where are the other ones? Well, we are the only ones who provide service on this area. And after I had to make the deal with them, they said, thank you very much for choosing us. And I was like I had an option. And what can you say? Well, you can get a satellite. Well, that's what I did. And I got a satellite which had coverage. That's all. But other ones, you couldn't get internet. Yeah, you can get a different other whatever. But anyway, it was, thank you very much. The same here. You want to hear whatever Parler, or you want to see what is the other, Rumble? If they want to rumble up, they're going to do it in 24 hours. Not even 24 hours, in 2 hours, I guarantee you that. So again, and it's a lot of freedom over there. It is a freedom. But how do you call it that, man? It's called I can't remember, man, how it's called. The traffic. Woohoo! What's the traffic over there? Again, yeah, you communicate with other people, but they are like, you don't want to be in an echo chamber. You want to go and recruit others, because some other people on the fence and they're watching YouTube. They're not going over there and watching, I don't know, Gitter or whatever else are over there. I can't mention them over here. There are some other ones over there. I watch them. I watch some people that can really say good stuff over there, but they have an audience of that. You want to distribute it to as many as possible. There are people over there that are not aware of this, what's going on. Well, that's one of the reasons why I'm here. And others better than me, stronger than me, smarter than me, more informed than me. But anyway, we're trying to, bring it on. Otherwise, we let only the weasels telling us about reality, and we can't do that. So Tucker, if he's not gonna, unless he starts his own thing, and these guys can follow him, and Tucker is not the biggest danger. He's gonna wane away. Like many others, they were, I think, smarter than him, better than him. We don't even know them. You find them maybe on Rumble with 45 views or something, and say, well, if they're not good, well, I guarantee you they're good. I know they're good. They used to be on YouTube. They're not there anymore. Wonder why? The community guidelines, I guess. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.